Hi there, and welcome. In this interview, we feature Vera Jaye of Jaye Design and a recently completed she shed project which features a tented room. This was a rather unique project for Vera, so we wanted to ask her a few questions and learn a little bit more. Vera, what was the client looking for when the two of you looked at redesigning this room?
This is a room that didn't have a purpose, and she wanted to have her own space where she could get away, have her own utopia, to have an overall calm and peaceful feeling. She does travel a lot, she's raising a family, and she needs a place to breathe out, relax, to recharge. So when I told her that I wanted to tent the room, she said, "Oh, okay." And the next day she told me, Vera, once I understood your vision, it was the first time in my life that I felt I absolutely needed this. And I wish I could recreate the look on her face when I introduced her to the chandelier. It was priceless. Like me, it was love at first sight, and I knew I had tapped into her happy place. She was going to love this room.
That sounds like a great experience. So why did you choose a tented room? What made you think of that concept?
When I was a child, I played in my makeshift tent that I made out of bed sheets flung over two chairs, and I could spend hours in there. That feeling of owning my own space and feeling totally safe and comfy was like wearing a soft sweater. This is the same overall feeling that I wanted to create for the client. And tented rooms really do have a long history, from the Ottoman military to high-end tea rooms. They all create this feeling of inner peace, a place to recharge. So when the owner walks into this room, she feels like she walked into somewhere else that's not Florida. Suddenly, she's in her world.
How did you choose the colors?
This is where a few things had to come together. One, knowledge of color theory and how we physically respond to colors. Two, working with colors I couldn't change. And three, bringing in the right patterns. So overall, I brought it all together through a balance of colors and patterns to create an overall easy and calm feeling. For instance, the sky blue color is used on the ceiling, so when the windows are drawn open, the outside sky continues in or out of the room. The wall drapery is also key. It has the right colors of blues and creams, and it has a pattern of birds and trees, something that the owner happens to love. And the artistry in this fabric is drawn in a similar style as the figures in the Japanese silk print. And then finally, a dark red accent on the panels is a color that is similar to the chandelier, and it all works great with the existing furniture in the room.
Was there a lot of construction to make this room the way that it is now?
Actually, very little. The speakers were moved but kept on the ceiling, and we painted the ceiling to match the fabric color, and we painted the walls to match the soft cream in the drapery. Where most of the labor work came in was with the upholsterer, with so many details on each piece and hanging everything precisely. And then the electrician who puzzled together the 13-piece all-glass chandelier, that part made me very nervous, and he actually had to calm me down with, "We got this, Vera." And it worked. It's an awesome centerpiece, and it was an honor working with both men.
That sounds like a great project, and it sounds like the customer really enjoyed working with you and your team and really loved the final end product. It's such a great idea, the tented room and a she shed, the perfect getaway. We'd like to thank you for your time, Vera, and for answering the few questions that we had. We really appreciate you visiting and giving us your feedback on this project. If you would like to learn more about Vera Jaye and Jaye Design, please see her contact information in the description below this video. Thanks for watching.